Welcome to part 4 of our 5-part video series. Today we're going to talk about probiotics versus fermented foods. What's the deal with eating probiotics? Well, the thing is, it goes into your system, the good bacteria fights the bad bacteria, and it helps to keep a balance between the good and the bad. It strengthens your immune system, so it helps to keep you healthy. How do we consume probiotics? Well, firstly, you can eat or drink it in the form of fermented foods or beverages. It's available normally at your farmers markets, health food stores, or you can make it at home yourself. Or you can take it in the form of a pill, a probiotic supplement. Look at the pricing of fermented foods versus probiotics, then fermented foods is much cheaper, especially if you're considering the numbers versus diversity factor. When I'm talking about numbers, I am referring to the quantity of bacteria that you're actually ingesting, and also diversity, that's the different strains of bacteria. So when you look at a good probiotic supplement in the pill form, then it would have around about 2 to 3 different types of bacteria. But if you look at fermented foods, it's much more. Like kefir has got 30 to 36 different strains of bacteria present. Dr. McCullough did a study, or a small little test, with this group of people where they compared a good probiotic supplement with fermented food or fermented vegetables that they made. And they discovered that with the probiotic supplement, there were only 10 billion colony-forming bacteria units, whereas with the fermented vegetables, they found that it had 10 trillion colony-forming units of bacteria. That concludes with one serving of fermented vegetables, you're actually getting more probiotics than with a whole bottle of probiotic supplements. Fermented food, it forms a protective shield around your probiotics, around your beneficial bacteria, and that helps your beneficial bacteria to survive the stomach acids and go right through to your small intestine where it can do its thing. And from there it spreads to the rest of your digestive system. And the bacteria that you get in fermented food is live and active versus pills that's in powder form. I prefer fermented foods rather than probiotic supplements because fermented foods is higher in diversity. You can, if you make it at home, you can eat your fermented foods at different stages, which also contributes to higher diversity. You can upgrade any meal at any time with any type of fermented food. To be honest, lactofermented foods was a bit strong for me in the beginning, but I did enjoy the beverages like beet kvass, kombucha and kefir. It really made a big difference. I continued eating my lactofermented foods like my carrot sticks. Here's something to consider. Your taste buds renew itself every 10 to 14 days, so continue eating those fermented foods and you will one day crave it. Believe me, it happened to me. Have a lovely day and I hope you enjoy it.